Her character in this game's a lesbian.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Nobody can resist the faux hawk. It's too perfect.
Did you have that hair before when you were younger?
What?
Chris's hair has always
It
been
belongs
my
to an
kind
old
of
friend. Do you mean my
pompadourish.
girlfriend?
No, I never had like a cowlick. But
I had the cowlick,
yeah.
which is why I shaved my head.
Makes sense. Make her watch
But you
over.
don't anymore.
Yeah, try to picture it. Try to picture me bald.
May
I
your
can't,
road
you've
lead you to
had
warm
hair
sands,
for, like, since I've known you.
and may the force be with you.
What the Donian's character said in Rogue One.
I'm
that
one with the
really
Force,
made
the
me
Force is with me.
sad. Yeah.
Ooh, Donnie
My
Yen.
dads. I love them so much.
You say my dad's.
Yeah.
Disconnected from
The
Xbox
Force
Live.
saved me. I
Oh
saved
shit.
So well.
Somebody's live probably literally just expired. How embarrassing.
Did my live expire?
It just said disconnected from.
Oh, it might.
Stop!
It just does that sometimes.
just
it
said
might
disconnected,
not be
but-
expired yet.
I can't remember how many days it said you had.
It doesn't. It just,
Last
it just
time.
keeps saying less than 14, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, shit, that could be any day.
Oh yeah, since we're playing this game, I kind of wanted to ask Erica like off the thing, but here we are. So I want to ask you like, how did you get to Dragon Age? Like, how do you know about the game and stuff?
That's actually kind of an ironic story.
Is it from your ex?
My asshole of an ex introduced me to this game.
Oh, why does he have good taste in games but bad taste in life?
He doesn't even like RPGs that much. He said he like played it one time when he was like, I don't remember. I think he said like when he stayed at home with his like baby mama's kids or some shit. He started playing the game because it was like one of the only games his friend had.
Oh, okay.
And then he was trying to get me to find games to play so he could play games and like I could do something else and like not be in the way, I guess. So here, you would like this game. The only good thing that came out of that was getting introduced to this game. A
The other
shitty ass
shit,
situation,
yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Play this game so I don't have to deal with you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I like this game more than I like you now.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why sex ended with him and fan fiction for this game began.
I don't know what that means.
Well, there's a difference between fan fiction and smut.
So it's hard to write fan
I mean,
fiction
fanfiction
without
can
putting in
have
some sex
smut
scenes,
in
though.
it.
That's true. You really can't.
I suppose.
Read a Stephen King book. There's always some sort of
There's that-
sexy, sort of awkward.
There's
with
that
all the
Tumblr-
detail.
There's that Tumblr post. Well, yeah, it's usually about kids though. That's where
No,
it's
like
like
even
"God
even in
damn,
The
my
Shining, there's a
goodness.
Shining scene like chapter that begins with like, "Oh, Wendy laid on the bed,
We're getting robbed
still
really hard."
still feeling his spunk like dripping between her legs."
Oh.
Yep.
And it's like,
I hate the word
Why?
spunk. That's like
I mean,
disgusting
Stephen King was a little bit
word
more.
ever.
I don't think Stephen King used the word spunk.
Probably not.
Just like the word.
He's a
moist. I
little
don't
more
like
eloquent,
moist.
not
Yeah.
completely more
Pepet.
eloquent, but a little bit more eloquent.
You just said the bad word, and you're gonna post this,
I
and
totally-
all
I
Indonesians are
totally
gonna be
missed
like,
it.
"What the fuck?"
I'm so shocked. Sheen looks so shocked.
Oh my god.
Oh, let me go.
You're
Oh,
just dragging
I
out
don't
all
understand.
the rich people to Viscount's
I
Keep.
mean.
Good.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
we're
they
rich.
were literally protecting some elves because they killed a rapist. What exactly are
Do
they
this in real life.
doing?
I think she's getting away.
Oh.
Like,
no,
oh
no,
no! You don't understand. We're literally just gonna stomp on her head.
We're not gonna do anything sexual. Like Jesus, who the fuck do you think we are?
Not monsters.
Not me.
That's a good thing about Shinari. Their code would prevent them from raping.
Yeah, that's what human code should be.
Yeah.
How about we
Should
just
be.
don't rape people? I'm gonna put that stance out there. I know it's pretty controversial, but don't rape.
You know, funny that you
Raping
say
is
that. In our like bus stations and stuff, you will see.
There's signs that say don't
Pamphlets.
rape.
No, they just say, "Be careful of pickpockets." And I'm like, why don't you tell people not to
Not to
steal?
pick-
Yeah, well, and same thing at the train stations over the intercom. They
Oh
always
yeah,
say
be
beware.
careful of molesters and
Well,
shit.
they say beware pickpockets and stuff around you.
Beware of.
Well, see, no, they're more
Child
subtle about
diddlers.
that because
Child?
they don't
If
want to
you
shame
have a child, make sure
people who
nobody's
molest
diddling
people.
them on the
So,
fucking
like-
subway.
That's why on your subways they have well, the subways in Malaysia they have like a whole separate, like 2 separate cars for just women. Like no
Yeah,
men
we
allowed.
have. I feel safe there because it's all just girls judging each other's appearances, not like anything
Subway.
bad, you know.
Eat fresh and eat fresh for women. Make sure no dude's putting spunk in your
Ooh, he looks
sandwich.
so cool.
Oh,
He's
this
about
guy
to
looks
be
scary.
Knight Commander Meredith.
Ooh, he's got magic.
Yep, he's a Sarah boss.
Oh, you're
That blood
fucked.
oh.
Oh, that's anticlimactic.
Ooh, who's this Michelle Pfeiffer looking woman?
Knight Commander Meredith.
Man, I was excited for this guy.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
He died.
Okay, it's who is she?
You have a very Lord of the Rings fucking crown there. That looks
Yeah, it
like
looks very
Aragorn's
elvish.
king.
Looks like something
crown.
like Tyler would wear.
Yeah.
I have somebody's
As
blood in my mouth.
Aragorn's queen. Did she get to become his queen?
Scold you.
Yeah, they get married.
Yeah, they got
Bad.
married and they got
Okay.
knighted.
Very,
I haven't
very
started the
naughty.
second book yet. I'm almost there. I just gotta finish the stand for the second or third time.
Don't you have a lot of that to go still?
7 hours.
Oh my god.
You know, I can get through that in a
Should we
shift
help
at
her?
work if I listen to nothing
I mean,
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
She's
don't
someone else
pause.
that's gonna help you fight.
I mean, it takes me a week to get through a 13-hour book. Well, when I was working.
Yeah. See, working at the hotel, it was different because I'm like, I got nothing to do, so I can literally just play a book through my entire shift.
Well, I also didn't have somebody constantly calling me on a radio just to say, "Hey, what's up?" I was like, "I'm doing my fucking job. What else am I doing?"
That's the tough part of like going through the summer is like, it's a lot of working. with
No,
other
yeah,
people,
no,
so
like,
it's like
you can't really listen to anything. Like me
I
and
still
Dylan
do.
would only listen to music when we were
it's
like working
rude.
just me and him,
it's
or
kind of
if
a
we were by
health-
ourselves.
Or I guess safety hazard, I guess, but
Well, because you need. To
it was
be
also
aware of your
established at the beginning
surroundings.
of the year that I have sensitive hearing. I don't like listening to loud machines just going on droning for hours on end.
This
I
is
need to be
true.
able to like
Hear your
drown
thoughts.
it out.
hear something else. So like while going through heavily constructed zones, I'll be very aware of my surroundings and I'll avoid any areas that are like deep tearing down this fucking wall and ripping shit out of the ceiling, you know. But I'll still have like a headphone in. Oh, dwarf army, how cute.
What the hell?
You see the
But it-
army's
Sometimes I just want to like.
But like working with other people, it's like it does start to feel kind of like rude. But I'm
Well,
also
yeah, especially like they want to sit here and ask you something, and you're like, fuck. But then like,
But
the
it's
one time
mostly
you
just
take your headphones out,
conversation.
then they don't even acknowledge you, and it's like, God damn it! Why
I
do
know.
you
Like,
only want
that's
to
why
talk to me when I put my
I'll
headphones
just
in?
click the button and be like, pause. Okay, nothing important. Where it's like, but I start to feel rude because then like I'll just kind of look up at one point, begin to listen to them, and be like, oh, they've been talking to me for like the past 10 minutes, and I have not been responding. I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
But I don't
Wow,
know.
you suck.
I'm hearing some real zingers at work this week, though. Like,
I don't know if that's a good or a bad
I
thing,
know,
since
it's
you
alright.
work
you
with a
know,
couple
hey,
racists.
like, no, one who has told me before that he mostly opens his mouth trying to like make people laugh, but doesn't realize until people get mad at him that he said something kind of offensive.
Yeah,
Typically,
that's
that
what, they all,
you know,
that's what they all say.
he's getting married.
Yeah, let's not go there.
But
I don't want to go.
I don't know,
wanna
like
get on that
he's.
topic
I
again.
don't want to totally hate the dude, hate on the dude, but he makes it difficult sometimes. Cause he's not a total asshole, but when he gets racist, it's like, oh man, you asshole.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're
that's
not
just how it
funny
is.
when you're not offensive. That means you're not funny.
It's
You
a-
get fucked up saying
I
you're
don't know.
I like being in the middle of
It's
a bunch
definitely
of
one of
commands.
those too many
Yeah.
too many eggs in one basket sort of thing right now. Though just shift with like usually we've got 2 people on one shift, and now we've got everybody plus construction plus bosses walking in and out throughout the
Yeah.
week and shit. It's just nobody knows what the fuck's going on at one moment to the next, and just most of the time I feel like I'm standing around being useless until I find a new job and I'm like, I'm gonna go do this. I'm trying to snip away. But then again, we need 2 people to do certain jobs so that everybody's being useful. So then I still have to stand in a room with somebody else and like not be a dick while trying to just listen to shit to make the hours pass by quicker. Cause it's like I'm not trying to ignore you. Ah, very.
Meryl's dead. Oh, Meryl's dead.
Everybody's dying. Is there a guy that you don't see that's really fucking everybody up?
There's like a whole bunch of dudes. Like, I think they all got fucked up on the stairs.
Hold on, I need to.
You need some more powerful magic.
This sucks so bad. My girlfriend died.
Use some
Eric
spells.
died. Oh goddamn! Oh goddamn! Oh no 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 no.
Okay.
But
But at least like the thing about this and like Japanese RPGs,
Yeah.
especially for this kind of fights though, Japanese RPG is just like attack, item, magic. Like you have to fucking choose it, and you don't like
Go.
actually be in a battle. Or
poison
I'm
turns.
not a
and-
fan of turn-based
I
combat.
know, and which
Yeah.
that's what D&D does, but at the same time, I understand it in that sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
and I would still like
have
you
an
have
arrow.
that's an arrow.
Yep.
It's
It looks like a spear.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
it's a spear.
throw
Wow,
them.
that's worse. Oh no no! Don't die! You don't die! Don't you
2
dare
dead.
die!
She's
not
dead.
gonna die.
Dead.
She's dead. She's
You're
dead.
the only one left.
It's just you against 4 Kunari.
Hey,
Hi, guys.
run maybe.
How you
You
doing?
can't.
Use
I
bigger
mean,
spells.
You can, but they'll keep chasing you.
I have to drink more lyrium potion.
You don't have to pull up that menu all the time. If you go to
Oh,
the
boy.
bottom and you just hit the blue one, it's automatically a lyrium potion.
Oh, didn't know that. And I
Same
think
with
Fuck
the
'em
health-
up.
Why?
There's health potions at the top. Most.
Hey,
See,
look at
that's
you.
why I didn't hate Kingdom
Why
Hearts
not?
though, is because Kingdom Hearts is kind of like this.
Oh, he's behind
Yeah.
Fucking
Where it's like,
it's the main road. It's
Where are you? Oh, it's there. You
you. Come out,
ass.
you bitch.
Kingdom
oh, no,
Hearts
No, 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 no. I need to.
is in the Final Fantasy universe and has similar style and like
oh,
shit
is
with the
this a
battles,
that can teleport and shit like
but
That's what he's been
Fucking
doing this
asshole.
whole time.
you can at least fight freely
Yeah.
and like don't have to like do turn based and do
Yeah.
you can grab a potion and shit and still attack and like use magic and shit. And it's very fluid. I like the combat a lot in Kingdom Hearts. It's very simplistic though. The more I think about it, and that's why I feel like it's definitely. I don't even feel like I know. It's a very childish game, which is why I like our sisters get into it.
Yeah.
If I could
Yeah,
introduce
my
them to that.
brother's into that.
But then they're too little, probably.
But again,
By
I
certain
did
games.
start playing that game as a
Good.
kid,
True.
so
Yeah.
Well, see, again, I think that's one of the. Few
I
games that
remember
needs to
seeing
grow
the
up with its
trailers
audience,
and
but,
seeing like it so doesn't though, because Kingdom Hearts 1 was so bleak
No,
and like
'cause
dark, and I love the
Kingdom
atmosphere
Hearts
of
2
it
is just
and
a lot
everything.
more laugh track. Like,
Is that
Yeah.
the one in
Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
2 Kingdom Hearts 2 started appealing way more to Disney and shit. So instead of having like the Kingdom Hearts story going through and Disney characters just pop in and interact with the story
it's like
with
it's
their
just-
own
it's a
little
Disney movie with-
slight things added in to like just spice up each world. Kingdom Hearts 2 was we're reenacting the movie beat by beat and just throwing Heartless in there. And Sora's there to just kind of take out the Heartless and not really be involved in
There's
the main
another
story.
one. What? Oh, it's still him? He didn't die yet?
No, he's still alive.
What a piece of shit! Come here, you teleporting
And that's why the shit-
asshole.
The shit on part 2 of Kingdom Hearts really is what I find most
Get
interesting.
away from him.
Like after the fucking nobody plot line really starts to escalate. If I can't use the Keyblade, what good am I?
Lyrium potion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Oops. Yeah, I could have just pressed that blue one.
but
It's a fucking reflex.
health
the
one's
whole
the
beginning
same,
where it's
but
just
at
like,
the-
Yeah, it's on the
you're
top.
playing the Lion King. Simba's got to be king. You're just gonna help him, but you don't really matter.
Yeah.
And then the second part of the game comes through where it's like, hey, nobody's are attacking shit. Now it's Kingdom Hearts-ish until it gets to the world that never was. And that's where it's like, that's where the story gets good because then it's its own universe.
Oh no, don't get stunned. Don't get stunned.
But there's just so much Disney in there that it just makes it kind of difficult to really be like totally into throughout the whole thing.
God damn, it's so intense right now because I'm the only one alive and he's the only one alive. His name is Stan. Such a lame name.
Stan.
Because the Kunari, like, they don't have names.
Stan.
They have, like, their rank is their name, so you have a bunch of them with, like, the same name. Like, the same rank.
Fuck him up!
It's not as cool as like Shadow of Mordor, where you got like all the Uruks and they all have like their own names and
Their
personalities.
own personality.
And stuff.
That game was
shit
fun.
was cool.
But I don't really want to play the second game at all.
Nah, because the second game I think is pointless.
Stan, just fucking die, please.
And pretty much,
Please,
I've
just fucking die.
never played Assassin's Creed because it looked boring as fuck.
I don't think you would be into Assassin's
But
Creed.
Shadow of Mordor seemed like a version of Assassin's Creed that I could enjoy because it's
Noise.
That's the first
Lord of the Rings.
enchanter.
Good job, you got 15 gamer points.
Hell yeah.
Too bad you're disconnected from Xbox Live.
Damn it. Are you alright?
Unless it disconnected because I ran out of live, but it might have just disconnected on its own.
Ooh,
She
that's
looks
a-
kind of dead.
Oh yeah, they're all dead.
They're all dead. I don't think they're lying down for fun.
No,
You gone.
Where the fuck have you been?
I know, right?
Not helping. That's
You've
what
been taking this whole army on single-handedly, and she's just, not when I'm around. Is that
God
your
damn it.
brother?
Yeah.
What's he doing with those folk?
He joined the Templars
Yeah, he
when
joined
you
What a dick!
He tried to make you feel like an asshole for it, even though he's being the asshole.
Well, I'm
You
sorry
should
that
have
I'm
joined
awesome.
us and created a genocidal race war. Bitch. Think about what mom and dad would want.
Probably not what you want to do.
They
You know
would want
mom's
you to be a
dead,
Templar.
right?
Their
Stop
dad's dead
arguing.
too. Your dad was dead at the beginning.
Well,
Your other sibling's dead. Carver could have died.
She's not even from around here.
you don't even go here.
I just have
Hey,
a lot of
Bassam.
feelings. Go home. No, I don't think the purring is.
This should be interesting. You seem like a very peaceful person
Who?
in this game through, or this playthrough, or this play. This
It
game.
depends.
Good job, man.
She either seems to be peaceful or she picks the threatening option a lot too.
Yeah,
The
because
angry one.
I don't like it when people are like,
Fuck
just get to the
you.
fucking point. Don't like, I don't think that's a good idea. I'd rather say it's not a good idea.
Maybe we should try to.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to do
Maybe-
that.
Maybe we should not try to kill bad guys. I kind of got a point. It seems kind of racist to just try to.
Man,
Kill
those are
all of
some
them.
scary looking dudes.
This feels very Crow Zero-ish, just waiting for like.
And
people
just you
from
walk out with your
Parsons
hands
to
in your
arrive.
Why does she
pockets,
still have
just like
blood on
send
her
out the
face?
biggest dude. I'm gonna fly punch him in the face.
Oh, I want to watch Crow Zero now.
Yeah, I'm not even making fun of it. I love that movie.
Yeah, I know.
I love that aesthetic.
It's like,
Oh
why
my
does
god, it's all bloody still. Wash your face, people.
I mean, they
God
did
damn.
just fight a bunch of them.
Everybody
dirty
but her has
face.
washed her face.
yeah?
See, they don't need some skin.
I'm so angry.
They
Look
just
at the
need
wrinkles on my
blood.
nose.
If you have blood on your face, that's literally a face mask.
Okay, I mean,
You can't risk a distraction.
you're gonna
You.
fuck them all up. Okay, I would have done the distraction.
You just bum rushed in. Way to be a fucking barbarian about it.
Except all your party's probably gonna die, and it's gonna be you against
Barbarian
a bunch of Kunari by yourself again.
Oh my god, probably. Yeah.
Barbarian rage
didn't
doesn't
heal-
work for a
You
mage.
didn't heal their injuries from the last time, so you might want to heal their injuries before they die faster.
Yes.
Oh, they look injured.
It didn't happen auto save, did it?
It probably did.
So you could go back and make a better decision.
Nah, I like my decisions. I have no regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
So many Kunari.
Here's a question going back to accents and language. Like, as someone who isn't like a English speaker first, I'm just hearing English through like cinema and movies, media, and shit like that. Coming to Indiana and hearing the way that we speak specifically, can you distinguish an accent between like us and just like overall?
Yeah, because
Because I can't.
Yes, we've lived here forever.
I mean,
Until people point out, I like your accent. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
What accent?
What the fuck you talking about, yo?
because I was in a university where everyone is from other countries, so I can
everybody
tell.
from like LA and New York.
Well, I can tell if you guys are from Midwest and which one's from New York and all that stuff, which is kind of pretty obvious. But America itself, like Americans have this specific way of talking that when they talk, I immediately know, oh, this is a fucking American, isn't it?
He just warped right through that, dude. That's some hella magic.
You're about to figure
She's
out
all bloody in the face.
whether or not Isabella comes back. And you're gonna have to fight the air shock.
Who's Isabella?
Shit.
The pirate girl.
Ah,
Decided
your
to-
girlfriend.
Stop recording right here, right before shit goes down.
How long has it been?
Hour 17.
Oh, okay.
We want to see the show.
And if you want to.
Can we just show this fucked up part first? Like, might as well.
Before the end of Act 2.
Yeah, just make
I
it
mean,
like
this
the
is
whole
about the
thing.
end of Act 2. All she has to do is go through this, and then it's over.
And then it's
corpses.
Banana.
No, don't
Yeah,
fucking.
no, that's the fight she's gonna have to do.
Yeah.
God damn it, Kunaris, you guys are supposed to be my pals.
So you can tell the difference between like a Midwest and a Southern sort of
Yeah.
accent. See, what's the difference really? Is it the drawl?
It's the simplest things really. It's just like sometimes the way you drag certain letters or like the way you
Yeah, the drawl.
yeah something like
Yeah.
that. It's I can't really explain it.
You
much.
got the dwarf man's about to die.
Oh my God, Barrett!
Man,
For fuck's sake! Oh, I
he's-
forgot. I should just do that. I have to make it into a thing.
I feel like he's not the best character for this fight.
Well, it's kind of what I said after she already picked him. I'm like, ooh, you've got 3 distance fighters.
Yeah, well,
She should have taken Aveline and Fenris, but she didn't.
no
Aveline,
regrets.
Fenris, and
Man,
Aveline.
you're done goofing all over the place.
It's okay. That's how you.
People are
learn.
gonna see this.
They will know that I'm
People
not
are gonna
like
know that
any
when they go
gamer
through this,
girl.
they should take Aveline and
You're
Fenris.
worse.
I am way worse.
So Diva also fits into that whole. We're gonna be posting Let's Plays, but that doesn't mean we know how to play games.
Yeah,
Whole
I mean,
thing.
not everyone.
I said
is
I
like a
love
good
playing
gamer.
video games. I didn't say I was good at them.
Yeah, exactly that.
True.
Like all my, because that's why I always play RPG games because I can just go back to my mistake and fix it. I
Yeah.
can't go all like Resident Evil and get eaten by a nemesis or some shit.
I mean, Resident Evil, you can save all over the place. I just choose not to,
That's true.
because I'm
Oh
an
fuck, she
asshole.
gonna die. She gonna die. She gonna die. She
Just
gonna
say-
die.
I mean, me.
What, how many times have you played through 4? You don't really need to save that many times.
Oh no. Come on, I wanna heal.
I don't save until it gets to the end of the level and it's like, want to save? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Can she heal yet? No, she's injured. She has to take the injury kit.
And she also needs to be healed.
But it's kind of
Put a
funny because
Band-Aid
like
on
I
it.
hate it when people are like, "Oh, I thought you play games, Diva. Why do you suck at it?" Well, because it doesn't mean that I'm like super good at things. That's why I play games, so I know how to play it. I have to be stupid first to be smart. And right now, I'm just a
I'm
dumbass.
good at Dragon Age. Other games I play, I like to play, but I'm not necessarily good at them.
Yeah, see, like games like like GTA, where it's like so specific in missions and stuff like that. Like you don't really have a choice; you just kind of play along with it. Then I'll be good at that because I don't make decisions. But my dumbass, when I have to decide something, well, this is what happened.
That's why I like Fallout.
Yeah, I think Nick and I
In
already
Vegas.
discussed this type of stuff. With games, it's like, can't really say there's ones that we're like
In you go.
good at. I don't know.
This
Oh.
looks just
Oh.
as good as the
Yeah, a
scene
whole
at
bunch
the
of
beginning of
civilians
the
sitting
game
here
before
threatening
on
the
the
guy
start
who's
menu.
been killing them all.
Oh my God! That's
Finally,
badass.
he got that
Hey,
crown
I got
off.
the crown off his head. I kind of took his head off with it though when I tried to.
He asked me for help. I helped him.
Why the fuck are the civilians here? If I have a
Exactly.
brain, I wouldn't go here.
Because
I know I would die.
Look at that guy and his haircut.
did
You
the
think he's got a
Kunari-
brain?
The Kunari rounded him up and brought them all here.
Oh,
They didn't do a very good job. That's not a lot of people.
They're offering them like you can convert to the Kun or you can die.
Politics.
Huh.
And here I am walking all cool like, although I know I'm gonna get fucked.
All these ladies have the same haircut as your mom.
Hey, that's true. I'm pretty sure that's just the haircuts for
Oh,
us.
I forgot the other reason that you should have brought Fenris, but it's too late now.
Oh, god damn it!
Because he speaks Kunari and he
you
can
fucked
arrange
up.
a duel for you. I didn't fuck up.
I fucked up.
Before I got the chance to tell her who she should bring, she'd already selected people, and then it didn't give you an option to pick them again.
So you're gonna have to fight everybody instead of going mano y mano.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Yep.
I am gonna
Yep.
die. I'm in danger.
Well, it depends if I don't know how much of the Arashok's respect she has. Because if he fully respects you, he'll call you Basalit On, which is respected outsider, and then you might not need Fenris to arrange the duel.
Okay.
Fucking
we shall
nerd.
see then.
Stop hating.
I'm a
There you
basarada.
go.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yay! I have respect. See my
Yes.
dumbass decisions.
You have much honor.
We'll see if
Gotta
you
remember.
can.
I'm the guy who got
Honor for your
pissed
cow.
watching Dune because she just called him Muad'Dib instead of,
I haven't watched Dune with you yet, so.
You haven't seen Dune yet?
No,
Hey,
that's
look
why
who
I'm
it is.
surprised you haven't shown it to
Yay!
me.
My
Ah, so she did like you
side
enough
hoe
to
is
come
back.
back.
Hey, my book.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting everywhere.
You still gotta fight him.
Oh, god damn
Okay,
it.
that's
I
not
thought
true.
it's
If you want to keep Isabella, you have to fight him.
You caused this! Should have called her out. Be like, bitch! Fuck me!
Oh, she cares about me.
Isabella has a heart. It's just
It's just like Han
Gives it-
Solo.
in there.
Oh my god.
It's just Yahoo moment.
Huh.
Oh, no, no, no.
So you can give her up, or you have to fight the Arashok for her.
Can you wipe your bloody face? Literally.
She don't care.
Sounds like you have something very specific in mind.
That sounds so bad. That
Will
sounds
you
like
fight for
you're
your
gonna
girlfriend?
torture her. But she's not my girlfriend.
Just say
Do you want her to be?
Well, you can have her.
You have your
if you want to keep Isabella, yes, you have to say that.
Fine, I want her.
came back, Isabella. Don't
She
worry,
stays with me.
everything was
Oh, that's so ironic because. I'm sorry.
Do you not want to finish it?
Have you eaten today?
No, but I have leftover stuff I can eat.
Oh,
You can finish
a
it if
boy.
you want it.
So do you want the spicy pizza?
Are you still hungry?
Don't you have what you
So
I mean, I ate at work.
I will fight you? Question
You
mark.
have to fight him.
Okay.
If you want to finish it, finish it. If you don't want to finish it, I'll
Nyeh,
eat it.
nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
I mean, you need to eat
Let them
know.
fight.
today.
Okay, I will eat it.
Ooh, that sounds.
Oh shit.
Oh, my
okay,
god.
okay. Best
oh.
way to fight him, you're gonna want to figure 8 around those pillars, because it'll make it harder for him to charge you, which is what's really gonna fuck
Just
you up.
run.
And try not to get impaled. So you're gonna have to like get away from him and then attack him. It's
remember.
It's hard.
If you use Erica, and when he charges, he'll just bounce right off of you.
There it comes.
Now when he'll like run into a wall or a pillar, sometimes when he does that, that's the easiest time to attack him.
Oh, okay. No, you.
You gotta
fight the
figure 8.
killer.
You have to, yeah. But you also have to. You're gonna want to hit him with like your big attack.
I'm hiding because I'm a puss.
I don't think the standard attack is gonna do any good.
I Ironically, it's easiest to fight him as a mage.
Do you have good magic?
Well,
I haven't been around
What
to...
is good?
That's the thing. I haven't
She
been
has
around to,
more
like...
attack spells
Wow.
than
'Cause
the one she has.
I know
mapped on
you've
here.
told me you're not a mage player, so I haven't been here to, like,
god damn it.
you know,
Whenever
guide
I
her
wanna do
on,
that,
like,
it's-
proper mage
I know how to
playing.
like properly play as a mage.
Do you, though? It's very specific.
I do on this game.
Man, he's
He's tough as
literally
fuck.
wiping the floor with you.
Yeah, he's like a huge ass.
Well,
Powerful
he
as
has
dude.
those abs and those weapons and those horns, and I'm just a little
what,
human.
what are you saying?
Hit him.
Boom! Hit him!
Just
He
wanna-
hit the wall. Ha ha
you wanna
ha!
bone him?
Idiot!
What?
What, Nick? No. But sure, if you want.
I mean, that's kind of you. You were like, but he's got those abs. and those
that he
weapons.
probably
and those
worked
horns.
out, and I'm
Those
just a
abs,
rich
those
bitch that lives
eyes.
in a house.
And those,
Fancy what the
and
heck?
those horns.
You
And
don't
Dad.
want to get close enough to let him impale you, because he's
With
got
his
one
Johnson.
attack where
Ah,
he'll like literally pick you up on his sword and like
sucks so bad.
So
it
he'll
gives a lot of damage.
pyramid head you.
I am just going to
Sure.
lightning power you.
Yeah. Oh.
I wasn't even close to the blade. He can still slash.
That's
You
a
should-
long blade. He's got a long reach too, cause his arms are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You should map more attacks to your menu.
Yeah, probably.
I would keep your like health spell, but like your group heal you don't need since it's just you.
Yeah, that's all I have.
But you know, ice and that rock fist one, I would keep both.
Rock
Don't I
fist.
have this? Oh, I moved it to something else.
Punch him right in the
I would
balls.
I would assign that to Y. And I
What's
would
this brain one?
Mind Blast.
Doesn't really.
It like pushes enemies away, but it probably won't really work against him
Yeah.
because it's powerful. But I would put your ice one. Those
We
are
know.
sustained. Don't map those. Put your
Yeah.
ice one where your group heal is, since you
Yeah, I don't
don't
use
need
it
to
anyway.
group heal. Yeah, that way at least you've got all your attack spells together.
Haha.
But are they the best spells of any of these types of magic? Has she mastered anything yet?
No.
No.
Ah!
You shouldn't have me direct you on magic.
No.
She hasn't been having me pick her spells and stuff. I've just been telling her how to play.
Yeah, because you're not a mage expert.
Well, and I also don't know how to.
I'm a supreme mage.
Okay, you go to bed at like 7.
Yeah, like any good mage.
Guys, please don't make me laugh. I'm fucked right now.
Do you want me to do it for you?
No, I want to fight my own battle.
You could do it. It's just gonna take a really long
You just gotta
time.
be very patient.
It does. It takes a minute.
Oh, he's behind you.
Surprise!
Oh no, lyrium.
You need more mana.
Sucks so bad. No, go away.
Does fire affect him
I was
much?
gonna say, is that even hitting him, or is it just the
It
well,
does, but I don't.
the
think it
animation just
affects
kind of
so
like
much.
clips?
Or he's just unaffected.
It's
Like
also
he's just that cool.
No, he's a.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh
bam.
shit!
Oh.
It's also like the big fire spells. Like by the time she like activates it, he's moved already, so he's not
Yeah.
really in the radius of it anymore.
That's why I always do it like around me
That's why you gotta
because
do,
he's
like-
gonna
Because he'll run
go.
into
Yeah,
it.
see.
Swam attacks, bro.
This guy's just like, yeah. Ah!
Yep, like that.
Ooh, you've been impaled, and he's just dangling you until you die.
Ooh, that could have
Run
been.
away.
Could have been a lot worse.
He doesn't fuck around.
Aha.
Run away.
Just run around the
Nice.
pillar or something. Till that spell wears
Ah,
off.
go away, you biatch!
She can't get hurt with her own attack.
Oh yeah, run around the pillar so that he doesn't leave the
Oh,
fucking area
the
of the
area
attack.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
Bitch. Don't
Oh,
smack me.
he's got a charge.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You need help.
You better heal. Is your heal spell ready?
It is now.
Or do you have to stop to cure?
Run!
Go away from me, you handsome handsome, muscular man.
Totally wants to fuck the Arishok. Like,
I know. It's
can I
like,
fuck you for Isabella?
can we do something else besides fighting? Winkety winky wink.
This dude, played by The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Oh my fucking
I
god!
mean-
Please no.
It would work.
Or Jason Momoa or something.
That would work too.
Please don't talk shit about
He's
Jason Momoa
obviously
because he's kinda hot.
he's voiced by a black guy. I just
Yeah.
can't remember who because I know this voice
Go
That's
actor.
away.
right, Dwayne The
Go
Rock
away.
Johnson
Go
would work
away.
better.
Go away. I
No,
need to
see, I'm gonna
I don't know, why
applaud.
am I
I'm
drawing
gonna
a blank on
applaud
who
Jason
fucking
Momoa
Jason
right
Momoa-
now.
Oh, yeah,
Aquaman.
now I remember.
I'm gonna
Khal
applaud
Drogo.
him right now
Yeah.
because of the fact that he backed out from the Crow remake.
Dude,
Oh,
his
no, no,
character,
no, no.
his character deserves way better in fucking Game of Thrones. I'll say that much. At least
I don't
His
watch
death
Game of
still
Thrones,
breaks my
so-
heart.
he was cool. He was kind of problematic at first, but then he became like a feminist icon.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah.
Once he learned to get over rape.
Yeah,
Oh
and
no,
once
go away.
she like got into it and shit, it was like, oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is
well-
actually better than
Yeah,
what I
once
was
she was
doing.
like, "Hey, I know how to fuck," instead of just being raped, and he's like, "Huh?"
This is
I would
so
die for you.
better. Yeah, I know.
And he does.
And he does.
Spoilers for season 1.
Fuck.
But honestly, like, you
He
should have
was so
seen
cool.
it already.
Like, I mean,
Ha, you didn't slash me
again,
that
the
time.
problematicness, but
God.
he was still cool.
Don't mock him.
For a
I know, I'm
rapist,
trying
I
not
guess.
to. I don't want to be all arrogant.
Once he was not rapey.
If you try not to think about the first episode when he's all
Rapey.
raped, but again, he's
Okay,
like,
no,
"You're my
and-
wife
God.
now."
And the funny
How many
thing
times do you
is,
need to
if
say
you
it?
read the books, there isn't any
it's-
rape.
It's kind of like, it's weird because
Fuck.
it could be considered rape, but because she was sold to him as wife by her brother.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like he's like, "You're my wife, so we're gonna fuck."
And in the book, she's into it. Like from the beginning, she's
And it's
into
not like
it.
a horrible
Oh,
rape
it's
scene.
there. I
It's
wasted
just
my
like
mana
it's
for
doggy style, and she's like,
nothing.
"I've never fucked before."
Yeah, and she's
her
crying.
her face is more of, "I've never done doggy style with a dude this big
or
or
anyone.
ever," so it kind of hurts more than I'm being raped.
Because it's
but
like, this is my wifely duty, so I'm going to
it's
do it.
still
Haha, you got
technically
raped. Oh
rape,
no, don't slash me.
but his character gets so cool that you don't really want to think about him as a rapist.
That sounds kind of
Well,
bad.
I was just gonna go back to Jason Momoa saying how he should have been Lobo
as a dude,
instead
just
of
looks cool.
Aquaman.
Yeah, Jason Momoa is not a rapist. I can say that
Yeah.
at least. Yeah, though,
There you
dude,
go.
you're
The
completely
bar is
right.
So low.
Because really, not be a rapist should be a low bar, but I don't think it is as much as it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, he's right on your ass.
I
But-
know. That's why I'm
It is funny
trying
that
to-
you
Give me them
mentioned,
buns.
like, you were saying that he would make a great Lobo, and then like a few days later, suddenly everybody's like, "Oh, it's just Momoa, who he should play."
Well, because they were talking about the whole Eric Draven thing and how that didn't work, and then
he's too
'cause
big.
they posted
fucking-
the photo of him with the
That's the
face
simple-
paint,
That's
and
what
everybody's
I said when we
like,
were talking about that.
It would look weird. I didn't even see it. I just
Because,
imagine it would look
well,
weird on him.
no, with the Eric Draven face paint, he looked like Lobo, so that's why everybody started pointing it out. So that's why.
So you kind of you pulled like a mom and dad with fucking Heath Ledger in 10 Things I Hate About You, where they're like, this guy would be a great Joker.
That's
And
a
then
good
a
movie.
decade later, he plays the Joker. Where you're like, he would be great as fucking Lobo. Too bad they cast him as fucking Aquaman. And suddenly everybody's like, who would make a great
You know
Lobo?
who should have done it? What he should have been instead? God fucking damn.
And it's like, you're not wrong.
I don't want to kill Meryl. Where is he?
But
Ah.
There.
I didn't
Surprise!
see
Run.
any
I would
pictures of
stay
him as
around,
fucking
yeah,
Eric
around
Draven.
the
It's hard for me to
really
imagine
hate this whole like
having
fucking turning.
read the
her
comic
fucking
and
staff
grown up on the
nonsense.
movie. Brandon
Yeah.
Lee was exactly Eric Draven of the comic.
True.
Like, he
Yeah.
looked exactly like him. His hair might have been a little bit shorter, but
Not
that's
like it
about
mattered.
it. The facial structure, the attitude, just everything that Eric Draven played as fucking.
See, stop turning your fucking staff, you dumb bitch. I say to myself.
Pulling an Obi-Wan. It's the thing Obi-Wan
Help.
always does every time he gets a moment to breathe. Just like, wham.
I'm a child with child bladder.
Fuck!
Ah.
He's almost dead. Like so close yet so not
Well,
you.
just take your time. Don't
Run.
get
We
carried
have-
away.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get greedy
No.
and
Yeah, this is how I play games,
Let him
you
put you down
guys.
and
I
then
have
run
to make
away.
all this
Run
fucked up
away.
sound.
Run away. Oh my god, you're outside. Run away. Help. Help. Help.
Help. Fuck! Lyrium.
Mana. Heal potion. Go, go, go. No, you didn't cast it.
Oh, fuck.
Run.
So close.
He's got like a cube
So
of health left. You're so
close.
close.
It would be funny if I kill him from like a normal. Yeah, there you go. I just said that.
Jesus
it's just a normal.
Christ, Mug.
King of the hill.
I'm fucking sweating from my armpits.
I can't fucking hear out of my right ear anymore.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I love you.
Yo.
One day we shall return.
I killed him.
He is dead.
He's straight killed.
Straight killed.
Ah, fuck.
100% done did. I was peeing. I
Stop
missed
turning
it.
your stuff around like.
She gotta be cool.
She goes, I just fucked up the Aeroshock. Like,
Yeah,
what,
I mean,
bitch?
Sure. What do you think?
Where the hell
Oh,
were
shit.
you?
They were clearing up those dead bodies in
Is
the
it
front.
over?
We're here now.
I sure hope it is.
What
Yes.
happened?
I see like 5 of the same people. Like,
Oh man, it's a good thing that he's dead now because if we were here,
look, 2 guys with the same
I
shitty
know,
haircut.
they're like standing.
he
Where are
would
they?
have been so sorry.
Yeah.
And then they kiss.
Think
And
so?
then they kiss.
Flip my bun. Because I don't have like a hair.
You can flip your bangs out of the
Then
Yeah,
way.
suddenly
like,
your
flip my
bun
bangs.
just, the thing holding your bun just breaks and you're just like, oh really? Flip.
Finger combat. It just sounds so romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say
You would
Eh?
think that.
Why? You psycho bitch.
Because Cassandra is a romantic, which you learn in Inquisition. She likes that kind of stuff.
See.
Really?
So she likes
Yes.
violence?
She seems too tough for that.
You would think so. Okay, there's a quest
I don't know.
in
Char-
Inquisition.
that's certainly a character
I'm
trait.
gonna spoil it for you, but
What?
it's not a spoiler. There's a quest in Inquisition where
What's
you have to get Varric to write the next novel for his like romance serial because Cassandra.
why would you
wants
tell
to
me
read
that?
it. Because it's not a spoiler.
It's so spoiling.
It is not.
Because the whole time she's like, you fucker, you write terrible. I hate your books.
Oh yeah.
When's the next one coming out?
And it's not only that; it's the next book of his romance series, which like he hates and thinks is terrible.
It's like, man, I hate writing books about like. And then Nosferatu crept into a room and she was like, oh, and pulled down her blouse.
That's romance?
That he smacked her with his dick.
Oh my god!
It also
This
had.
has gone to a different.
It also had weird teeth.
Oh God!
This is the smart guys.
they-
This is not romance.
They
no.
remake the movie Teeth, but it's about a dick with teeth.
Oh yeah, I
instead.
love that movie, Vagina Dentata.
Oh my god.
I like.
I
the
remember
part
people
where
in
Skeeter
high
just-
school like making so much like such a big deal out of that movie. Like, dude, have you seen Teeth? It'll never make you want to have sex.
Be like,
And then I
no.
watched Teeth and I'm like, you know, I kind of like this movie. Like,
I mean, the one
It's not
that
as
gets
disturbing.
attacked by the dentata is the one that's rapey. So
yeah, it's
that-
like it's not
like
as
a-
disturbing as you would think it would be because literally she's just like, I'll bite your dick out the moment you get rapey.
Yeah.
Because she has sex in the movie and she's like, I like this until the dude's like, hey, I did this on the bed. You know, it's
Yeah,
funny,
when he
you
gets
know?"
all weird, that's when the dentata is like, fuck
Like
you.
his friend calls him and he's like, "Oh man, currently fucking her. Want to say hi so my friend believes this is real?" And then she's like, "Chomp," and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
And then
and-
she stands up and then she
she's-
spreads her legs and
she's like, "Hey,
penis to spell
here's your
everything.
dick."
It's an
Asshole.
amazing movie. I love it.
That's kind of great. That guy's hair is awful.
I know.
It's,
I know.
well, it's the same
so
as the one I
funny.
keep talking shit about. It's just
Fucking
a
weird
different color.
Friar Tuck looking shit.
Oh jeez,
Oh, you
more
have to
drama.
accept on your fur.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to.
Welp.
Can you guys like just be happy for once?
No, they hate each other.
I think we'll probably
Night Trainer
end
Mary
the
is a
record here.
paranoid Psycho.
Yeah, since this is the end of Act 2, right?
Yeah, you just have to go through this cutscene before it like lets you save.
It's at a decent place. I guess.
Well, I think that'll be it for now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean like the fucking final battle is over.
Yeah. You're now champion of Kirkwall.
Hell yeah.
Have anything to plug?
What? Oh.
Nah. Unless you want to talk more about the mesh show since you're the one on this record.
Well, since we mentioned the mesh show, I feel like eventually I'm gonna have these boys in my show for an episode about I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's basically about language stuff since
More
Nick
language
mentioned
discussion.
it. Yeah, but it's not gonna be in their channel, it's gonna be in our channel. They're gonna be in our channel for a change.
So she'll have real questions about specific things.
Yeah.
With no gameplay in the background.
No gameplay in the background. We're probably gonna have Nick's face and you're gonna see
You'll
like
see me.
what he looks like. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be linked in the description later on. Please go and check the YouTube channel for the mesh show. We talk about mostly feminism and also about how to be a good person because apparently some people just don't know how to do that.
And surviving in Indiana.
And me living in US of A. So please check the mesh show and like and subscribe and also watch our previous videos too if you want to. And yeah, that's all. I'm Diva. Teehee.
Alright, so that'll be it for today.
Let's see who won the
Well,
game.
see y'all next time, whoever's actually listening.
Yeah, so that's Chris. This is Ineedawater. You know? So you know,
Great job.
closer. Have a drink. Get water. Stay hydrated, everybody.